1. During a training session, a CDL instructor observes a trainee failing to secure the fifth wheel locking jaws around the kingpin. What is the most appropriate immediate action to take? A. Allow the trainee to continue and debrief later. B. Stop the trainee and ask them to repeat the procedure with guidance. C. Notify the supervisor without intervening. D. Let the trainee finish uncoupling before addressing the issue. 2. Which condition requires immediate corrective action when inspecting the coupling system before a trip? A. Slight surface rust on the kingpin. B. Grease visible on the skid plate. C. Gaps between the fifth wheel and trailer apron. D. Trailer landing gear retracted fully. 3. When coaching a new driver on coupling a trailer, which method enhances retention and safe practice? A. Reading instructions aloud once. A. Demonstrating without explanation. C. Step-by-step demonstration followed by supervised practice. D. Asking the driver to read the manual silently. 4. A mentor observes a student skipping the tug test during coupling. What is the most regulatory compliant mentoring response? A. Explain the importance and require an immediate repeat of the procedure. B. Allow the omission as long as visual checks are done. C. Note the error for discussion at the end of training. D. Ignore it if the student appears confident. 5. What is the primary risk of failing to lower the trailer landing gear before uncoupling? A. Increased fuel consumption. B. Excessive wear on brake drums. C. Trailer tipping or dropping unexpectedly. D. Damage to the glad hands. 6. Which practice aligns with best adult learning principles during uncoupling instruction? A. Frequent repetition without feedback. B. Independent practice without prior demonstration. C. Immediate feedback during hands-on practice. D. Memorization of procedures without context. 7. A driver completes coupling but does not visually inspect the fifth wheel connection. What mentoring strategy reinforces regulatory compliance? A. Reprimand the driver in front of peers. B. Provide a checklist and have the driver self-review. C. Immediately terminate the driving session. D. Encourage skipping this step if time-constrained. 8. What step must be taken before coupling a trailer to ensure alignment and prevent equipment damage? A. Adjust the rear-view mirrors. B. Apply trailer service brakes. C. Position the tractor directly in front of the trailer. D. Release the tractor parking brake. 9. A safety audit reveals repeated failure to perform proper uncoupling procedures. What is the best curriculum-level intervention? A. Increase penalties for errors. B. Schedule a peer review. C. Develop a simulation-based training module. D. Eliminate coupling from assessments. 10. Which sign confirms a successful coupling during the visual inspection? A. A 2-inch gap between apron and fifth wheel. B. Slack in the safety chains. C. Locked jaws around the kingpin with no gap. D. Tilted trailer landing gear. 11. How can instructors assess a driver's understanding of airline coupling procedures? A. Multiple choice exam only. B. Direct observation and scenario-based questions. C. Open book written test. D. Group discussion without demonstration. 12. Which of the following should be verified before raising trailer landing gear after coupling? A. Air pressure in the trailer's spare tire. B. That the trailer parking brakes are released. C. That the trailer is fully coupled and supported. D. That the trailer doors are closed. 13. If a trainee connects air lines incorrectly during coupling, what's the most effective instructional response? A. Have the trainee write a report. B. Correct the mistake silently. C. Discuss the error, demonstrate proper steps, and repeat the procedure. D. Assign a penalty for the error. 14. What key principle must be communicated to drivers regarding the proper height of trailer when coupling? A. The trailer should be higher than the fifth wheel. B. The trailer should be level with the fifth wheel. C. The trailer should be slightly lower than the fifth wheel. D. The height of the trailer is irrelevant if the kingpin fits. 15. A student insists on skipping post-coupling brake check tests. What action should the mentor take? A. Let it slide for efficiency. B. Assign additional reading. C. Reiterate safety risks and require a demonstration. D. Schedule a classroom review only. 16. What technique ensures the safety latch is engaged after coupling? A. Checking brake lines. B. Visually inspecting the fifth wheel lock handle and safety latch. C. Tapping the trailer with a hammer. D. Listening for an audible click. 17. What is the correct step after connecting electrical lines during coupling? A. Test the trailer's brake lights and turn signals. B. Lower the landing gear. C. Inflate trailer tires. D. Engage tractor's power takeoff. 18. A driver's fifth wheel is not aligned properly before coupling. What should the driver do? A. Proceed slowly and hope for automatic alignment. B. Force the connection and inspect later. C. Reposition the tractor and reattempt alignment. D. Skip coupling and report the issue. 19. Which evaluation method ensures both procedural knowledge and hands-on skill in coupling? A. Written test only. B. Verbal questioning. C. Performance-based assessment with rubric. D. Peer review session. 20. A driver completes coupling but fails to perform the tug test. What is the most likely consequence? A. Loss of trailer control during travel. B. Faster fuel economy. C. Increased trailer traction. D. Decreased tire pressure. 21. What step should always be done before uncoupling on a slope? A. Drain trailer air tanks. B. Chock the trailer wheels. C. Engage engine brake. D. Lower the truck's tire pressure. 22. When mentoring a driver on coupling, which approach promotes long-term retention? A. Allow the driver to observe silently. B. Repeat the steps verbatim for memorization. C. Engage the driver in reflective questions and active practice. D. Provide a checklist without context. 23. Which document governs federal requirements for proper coupling procedures? A. Federal Register of Commercial Vehicles. B. OSHA Safety Manual. C. FMCSA Regulations. D. CDL Operator's Handbook only. 24. What error could result from coupling while trailer height is too low? A. Overinflated airbags. B. Fifth wheel damage or improper lock. C. Disengaged trailer brakes. D. Bent mud flaps. 25. A new instructor wants to verify that students consistently check for secure airline fittings. Which evaluation method is most effective? A. True-false quiz. B. Instructor-led demonstration. C. Unannounced hands-on skill check. D. Daily roll call quiz. 26. When training on proper uncoupling sequence, which tool best reinforces regulatory compliance? A. Visual-only instructional video. B. Real-time demonstration with practice checklist. C. Slide presentation without feedback. D. Memorization worksheet. 27. What should be the first step in the uncoupling process? A. Disconnect the electric line. B. Lower the landing gear. C. Release the fifth wheel lock. D. Pull the trailer brakes. 28. When should the trailer air supply valve be closed during uncoupling? A. Before raising the landing gear. B. After the trailer is completely disconnected. C. Immediately after parking the tractor. D. Before disconnecting airlines. 29. What is the final check before driving off after coupling? A. Close the hood. B. Ensure the landing gear is retracted and secure. C. Adjust the steering wheel. D. Open the trailer doors. 30. Which mentoring technique supports both knowledge transfer and skill development during coupling training? A. Lecturing followed by an exam. B. Coaching while student performs task. C. Giving the student a manual. D. Asking for verbal summary only. 31. What is the fifth wheel's primary function in coupling? A. To carry cargo weight. B. To connect trailer brakes. C. To lock and support the kingpin. D. To align the trailer tires. 32. What must a driver verify about the fifth wheel before attempting to couple? A. It is lubricated and positioned properly. B. It is painted. C. It is loosely bolted. D. It has clean hubcaps. 33. After uncoupling, what is a critical step before moving the tractor? A. Refueling the trailer. B. Engaging the emergency brake. C. Ensuring the trailer is stable and supported. D. Turning off hazard lights. 34. A driver skips inspecting the locking jaws. What should a supervisor do? A. Ignore it unless a problem occurs. B. Reinspect the trailer after route. C. Provide retraining immediately. D. File a report to insurance. 35. Which aspect of adult learning should be considered when teaching new coupling regulations? A. Avoid real-world examples. B. Focus on abstract theory only. C. Emphasize relevance and consequences. D. Limit feedback to end of training. 36. How can instructors ensure consistency in coupling procedures among trainees? A. Vary the training sequence. B. Use a standardized performance checklist. C. Allow free-form techniques. D. Let senior drivers set the pace. 37. What could happen if airlines are connected in reverse? A. Nothing significant. B. Engine overheating. C. Brake malfunction or failure. D. Trailer tilting. 38. Which communication strategy enhances clarity during coupling instruction? A. Use only hand gestures. B. Give clear, step-by-step verbal and visual cues. C. Talk fast to simulate urgency. D. Skip technical terms. 39. What should be done immediately after pulling the fifth wheel release handle? A. Drive forward rapidly. B. Chock the trailer wheels. C. Lower the landing gear. D. Back up slightly. 40. Why must the ground under the landing gear be inspected during uncoupling? A. To ensure traction for the tractor. B. To ensure the trailer won't roll or tip. C. To maintain air pressure. D. To cool the tires. 41. What ensures that a new driver maintains coupling proficiency after training? A. Periodic mentoring and recertification. B. Issuing a one-time certificate. C. Allowing independence post-training. D. Removing training documentation. 42. What should you do if you hear air escaping while coupling airlines? A. Finish connecting and drive off. B. Tighten the glad hands manually. C. Disconnect and inspect for damage or dirt. D. Ignore unless pressure drops. 43. When mentoring a trainee on spotting trailer height issues, what's most effective? A. Verbal quiz. B. Role play. C. On-site inspection drills. D. End-of-week discussion. 44. Why is the tug test essential in coupling procedures? A. It checks gear alignment. B. It ensures trailer lighting is connected. C. It verifies coupling is secure before movement. D. It locks the air suspension. 45. Which of the following promotes compliance with coupling safety procedures? A. Peer grading. B. Visual inspection only. C. Periodic retraining and audits. D. Allowing driver discretion. CDL combination vehicles coupling and uncoupling test. The CDL combination vehicles coupling and uncoupling test is a critical component of the commercial driver's license examination for drivers operating combination vehicles, such as tractor-trailers. This test evaluates a driver's ability to safely and correctly connect and disconnect trailers, including performing inspections, securing connections, and verifying that all air and electrical lines are properly engaged. Candidates must demonstrate knowledge of proper fifth wheel use, trailer height alignment, tug tests, and landing gear operations. The test emphasizes regulatory compliance, safety protocols, and hands-on skills necessary to prevent equipment failure, accidents, or loss of trailer control during operation. Here are the top 5 beneficial uses of the sample exam. 1. Enhances driver safety awareness. The test ensures drivers understand the correct procedures for coupling and uncoupling, reducing the risk of accidents caused by equipment failure or improper trailer connection. 2. Promotes regulatory compliance. It verifies that drivers are knowledgeable about FMCSA safety standards, helping employers and operators meet federal requirements and avoid costly penalties. 3. Improves vehicle operation efficiency. Proper coupling and uncoupling techniques minimize wear on equipment, reduce downtime, and enhance overall fleet productivity through consistent safe practices. 4. Supports effective training programs. The test provides a measurable benchmark for evaluating driver competency, guiding curriculum development and instructional priorities. 5. Builds professional confidence and accountability. Drivers gain confidence through demonstrated skills, fostering responsibility and reducing reliance on supervision during vehicle operations.